Nano me can say, look, or no baby, your castle be our chichilis casemon. Huh? Me, I don't have it. And I also have my skill elsewhere. But when it comes to creativity, foresight, Sammy Gyamfi will do it easily.
Sir?
Onyaminuya is my working colleague. But I am the type where I also have my weaknesses. I have my very bad side, but I have my good side. If you do appreciate the gift that God has given people, you are disrespecting God.
Abusian for mo bibia akwaba Enfomra Mega TV and platform we eso. Mesters of Bejimre. Now I heard say interview we full interview. In fact, emwede Mustapha Gbande eye Deputy General Secretary. Ono no di Fifi Kotey echi. Afen so a Deputy Director of Operations at Jubilee House, John Dramani Mahama, the seat of the president. Wallahi. And Sema Urewi Akano, Abusia, and Yensen Ketua, a church near Mumu Papa, dear Efa, Yura, Fifi Kotey, Okoka, Siko fans, Omo praise John Mahama, Omo Kase, Uncle for 30 no mu Siko fans comment no. Yura Mustapha Gbande wakan sembia fa ho yebetie sanso no Sammy Gyamfi issue no good board ye opon kroma eba monten so beka se omaboka ayewi akire onhia no join news a omokofa kabiri ema onu nso enfifire tie na chese dwana no nso bedwane abusiafo Mustapha Gbande are reacted to issues. And party no, grassroots no. And yema ekoso. Si wo subinum a umbetu amu. Enkofo mu be yi ombe sake omu disi ya no enye nsenketwa abusunya. Ensem ne de mintimi mfama no nka. Before say numu da aya na ese owura na no. Yenti ensem Mustapha Gbande okay OKFM on kwa mkromati kese show no esoko kokoro ko djuma di mpacho weye ade a chebia
Yewra Mustapha Gbande atena se na ye ne de enkomo no be hihye so gidigidi we se fifi kura eteme ayi ade bi so amahunu ne de ya me pacho samunim pokuase eba ofanko eba bepem me fan se old achimota ho ne ade mo se metal railings ne na atutu abakwan ni mu ma ye kan ho sem be 5 years ago produa na mboa ene also metutu ye de foforo na yi no I ross ni bi kura na for Johnny Pillars no bebra yi ye kan se na highway for no ni bi o man wo se ni minister for roads o ene ye ona bo kwa me abuja ye chia wa no pay yenim se mo be ye ade na chia bakwan mu o agurade nyankopon mate agimus me mo ache
Juso mene
na boko de
radio ya dum
ami edin na wodi amami musa enu aso ya ante asempa yeti se honorable Nasser Ture Mahama ono so nyanya to safre no ni wonu mutene sei
am say nyame no odema ono so na oje se we are Muslim one onim se nipa de wonam wiase a the same a ode nam no sanso na obetimi eja hwako tie de efi se bibi sa esi a Muslim na nyame asem andra be se ewiam ho na okay the message no send ne say ni e to ye ni me de before I be You ever call Christmas break? My last encounter with him, I was Parliament House. We could share your side of MPs, you know. Ne, one didn't come up. Another was in that meeting. In Kasaya, he was not looking obia. Sabe unia holding sa. But you know, like I said, come on and we are now what dream we fita you know say human being there. Said your bias na obetimi aja hoko. Ti anopai ebe kona ene ebusianfo akohia party mpanyifo nso. Say no na national chairman kra no ni ha. Na o I think Kumasi or review of party no honum ti omunyina mbeba anopai na yatimi abohwi yakọ nya kwakọpe baby abekora no
you be saying ne
I should think so. So a Muslim nti nya dia ibetimi ede ato oni papa na ewu no
ni papa ncho
papa na ewu no
na no da boko
say we ase ande nyankopon fa nipa omoye bonifo no mfa omo nkontemu that's the
omo chawo
chepa mo ta chepa
ene meche
papa na kontem
unje ene cha meche no
semini wana wacha bako
na mame mra ene enkomo ba akopɛ ahia me pa enie yeti sɛ wankasa wura yɛwura Fifi Kotey
yeah
na ni abre na ɔka sɛ ɔma ɔmo presɛ president mama enko ɛyɛ term no wɔn yɛ sycophants wɔn yɛ bootlickers nom ni ade na ni abre pa yate sɛ president mama so ɛde ato dwa am sɛ na oni Ghana hakra na Australia Canada na Australia mo
I
back
think so yeah Canada
na ɔde to dwa sɛ onya de a obekɔ term bia he's not bidding for any term bia is the case say executives no are not happy about certain things happen in the party concerning bia Yewura Mahama ebekɔ term and I won't go term
Ofa am say asemo asem kase na odi abehye mi nso kura de chese de bia no asemo eso se na me na odi toma no
me go cancel house evidence
we umisa evidence so Isaac no teachiri ho na ya
o chinchin dem
man evidence mna over come no kura I think sir basically no yes nka openyi kasa abafran totuna no but one chiremu nso a ye yu bone ananse ye de wano esi bone so ne wom no se anano asemtete a on se babia yedu no of a constitution we are very clear se Omanpanyi bia beko 4 years. Na woko 4 years na sanso ekyerese obeko 4 years 2 terms. Uwia na woko baby. Na obi nso ayeden. Aba. Womu kase President Mahama enko biem no. Adenti na womu ankasa na ado nko biem.
Well, metie a discourse bi. Amani pa kron so chire mu say. Constitution no silent on Sebia.
Exactly. Because obon we are man na obon a ye be pian wetiko.
Anya obon a constitution silent Sebia.
NPP are man
medic 2 consecutive times. But there is a vacuum.
Article 66 no.
Okay.
It doesn't even raise consecutive matters.
But
okay. Supreme Court ehwehwe ye ho adwuma bi.
Yeah.
Asem we bada. Even though it was not a direct issue, it related to this matter. Supreme Court ka ho asem da. Would reading the mienu a the sinun sida say President Akko na the first time we lose election. no asan so ababiem.
In 8 years' time.
Ghana knows two things, two theories. The revolution theories say we're two abans no trasa no be a two be man and say yes constitution, constitution for now we move. So we saw that in Rawlings, we saw that in a champion, all other people.
Sure.
After that, Ghana ni anyone so be aba no akon 8 years no kon baby. So every government have had 8 years from President Kufuor, President Mills, Diano nearly became one of this, but Enonso Krano, because the vice president took up the mandate, we didn't get into issues of re-election.
And no crano me dream say, minim say will be a contest the constitution because Sabrina President Mahama it did 6 months,
Correct.
So Kasa won contested 2012 elections and quite former president.
Exactly. And it is Siano. President Lusu, this is the first time when President Mills, or President 4 years ago, Lusu was a It happened in Ghana. It happened in US. Donald Trump, every 4 years. And we Lusu, corner sounds so bad. So if you go to America, the conversation of se onko biemno is there. There are two schools of thought. America is divided around it.
This time around.
Ebimu say he has to go. Even Onokrano abe confused.
Now I almost Supreme Court to make a pronouncement on that.
There be and Ghana. I think say Africos Watara Monso.
Yes, the same
thing happened and Wakwa Wasanso. I don't know details about this, but I know say Ghana no. Yet he has his EA. We are divided around that issue. And at the driving force, so to say, it is performing. The president and the government is performing.
That is
no naman crofo ka sasem no say kebe ya ka President Mahama nko third term conversation no NPP for na kofa by.
How
Apenya markets binu apenya markets na kofa by.
Okofa by say
President Mahama ba ya no mo sha say so President Mahama nya third term abako.
And said be na wo makote conversation.
They knew say there is some constitutional lacuna that must be resolved.
Sure.
And to resolve this matter, you need baby a better resolve. And so they started labeling that lacuna as third term.
I was in Tikran institute is our constitutional review committee, so that the committee will make an input.
Not Matthias is here. I don't agree with what the constitutional review committee have done. And that issue is neither here nor there. But the third term, one label sadia no. Amani deans a third term no. MPP for na cover by preempting a propaganda against the possibility say, should we have a review of that matter or a direction on that matter from the court? No one decide say, oh, said yeah, no. It's possible says our president na wako aba wasa beshasia no. Obetimi akon the second term one. Nankas President Mahama would have qualified to contest. Say Supreme Court kase debi niemra no echre no ye be interpret ni say ni interpreter chese ontimi enko bi mu a na chese asa. But even so overcome.
Obinum say muni succession plan as to who will succeed President Mahama. 18 among these are proponents here.
Ye be do ho. Anya this in a cover by. So this is why one of the frustrations in the eyes of the General Secretary said, we are performing. We are doing well. President Mahama is performing. We should not burden our mind with one, succession, and a two, third term issue. It should be something that should not occasion. Me and my MPP to be being no. At the right time, so that is one stand of the General Secretary. Not two.
As bringing that conversation.
MPP for start. I know this conversation. And a hand, and no, but there will be a team, term. A NPP for national here. And so we cannot inflict on what is not there on ourselves. One, if your constitution now, the constitution doesn't talk about term. Constitutional Review Committee, they said it explicitly, say, there's no term to give anybody. If we want to go on term or president should go term, we have to go and review the constitution to that effect. But the current issue is not about term. The issue is that President Mahama 4 years I'll call ya a truncate. Is it possible? So what Baba says here no be the second time and I say you count it one and count another 4 times you don't have that answer and I don't have that answer. That is the fear the NPP had in Tia. But let me come to the main issues. Last time when any President Mahama Shia, General Secretary not Owobi, he was praising President Mahama. In that meeting, everybody, all the executive body, they were praising President Mahama. All of us. National Chairman Pen and Uniho. Were we sycophants? No.
Bootlickers?
No. 2. One more kase. President Mahama nko biem.
Let's say, and as someone your sycophants or bootlickers, no refer to wine.
Ba. One more kase President Mahama nko biem no. Why are they saying that? They are saying that because Ufi zenke ba ni egu enkrofo adwuma na e de kenofori atabia be finance minister ka Ghana for be ka say yentra 1 day after 4 years mpo
ba sa mu yi enkrofo bi adi
ye no kra de ntoka ho ye nya wie kra
mo ya dey mo be sa yi oh say na no ye say here for these coordinators of the baby e ma lo ye they say NBSSI say here
yeah he no mas there be no woman no I think that there be this is called a woman ama I think that not permanent employment. Yeah, so it's a burden on the mega budgeter and so okay. That one you are discretion to decide say you want to retain the people or you don't want to retain the people. Kwame, so government is performing. So for people to applaud the government, they think that Kenya President Mahama no nko anymore. Said your man ekono. Poku ase kwan we senka 8 years ye be ya kudu na na do krum. Nanso obetra na 8 years we ndu hompo. Says kanu a wom kofa aso mbe poku ase kwan. Wom wa sanso chiche de ade foforo amudi scan. So President Mahama no ye. Onu nso kra na krum wo bole. Ntinka 8 years a ebedu hod na chese krunu aso yi. Kwame Christmas we enye sikada obi botumu a yebeka so obi a yeye sa ba o man no ayedin asumdwe de ede yeye na eba asumdwe ba bia asumdwe wona ho na nyame wo kana na ado abresu ko kana am robbery na we koso na yegun krofo adwuma ya gin krofo adwuma na owu musu this year saade no nyeden enkoso abanya sede ne se ube create platform and a foundation. Ghana ni bi abaye ye to abawie ne ato abawie. Sa wuti hei. Na we ye wadwen se ukoye anwi adwuma se utinyi nwi. Omo amu ye sakura foi. Ye kopanwi ama wo Government should create an enabling environment for business to strive, and that's what President Mahama is doing. People are almost partisan in poor. They are praising the government. Are they sycophants? They are not sycophants. They are speaking from their point of view. And at 2, General Secretary now Hunisano, if you were sitting with him one-on-one, he will not use that word.
But then, what made him?
Now, could you revolution platform? Okay. And no atmosphere and spirit. You know, it's been basa. That's the first.
I remember in 1981. Yes, sorry, I'm not President Rawlings. Why? The obey. Now, me say the West. This is not a coup. It's a cleaning exercise.
Yes. So that spirit must come on that platform. And it was important that somebody will echo that voice. But I feel that my boss was overwhelmed by pressures within the system. Pressures because Kwame Anukureni or Yaubi a war and Penjifumu.
Ade ya no.
Ya ba ye said the appointees ni be behaving.
Say ye.
Yes. Kwame ya nwe ye ni anso anu a. Look, I know a young lady she's a national chairman. There's nobody in the party now who have served the party than this man.
Sure.
Nobody. To your friend Akokra.
Now no quite a Mishia MPP ni be a member of parliament. I don't have his permission to mention his name. Can't me say, was it? She say a Ghana baby a drone. So who will be our experience power man you more.
He's a national chairman.
He's a national chairman. Was it both sides of the political divide?
About you be a call kuma by election a kunina. About you in a day. A Greek a year. The koye the call kobwa ina. Na ya wie na national chairman timika se ko asema sie ho. No mo. Kwame national chairman no afre nipa appointee abona mane nipa nanya.
And say you na appointed.
So when you no any appoint any amfa aban na ya nya nkutujuma amfa aban na bank obi ni ho. So when you see and come face to face with these kind of things, you get frustrated.
And so obi be yes no will be tarnish.
So that is nema in some basis. In some day basis Kwame.
This year.
But enya afe na ye be rocky boat no. So appointees ni bia mfa suban no amo kire no 2025 no amfa to fie. No amo de ba bie mu a it will not be good. Kwame, that one I must tell you very clear. General Secretary there no eno na ma asase mu nyina. So listen to a lady to get no ba me hobi soon ye. Me kra me ye follow up. Omo amwa ba we. National chairman of the party. Kwame, abra na enam nwirem.
Or call it off his bluff.
Abra na enam nwirem. There were times so na me bomb pie say we should finish the election and all my organs should be intact. The then nwirem aduane a yedi. Kwame party fu na timi frɛw obi no say 1,000 na koto fuel party ni.
Cause I remember Sammy Busa one of our interviews ma can say Busa said na budget be na modern nam.
Kwame ko bisa mpenyi for no from president basic from so obi the budget man obi a. So when you come face to face with some of these things, then you are determined to defend your stand. Number 2, and now na party ni bi di matem o Facebook. O di matem sa na me friend am say so ura na bone be na me dia ye. O say oh we are madam for pa o me pewase me pese de o te pa. Na me say na I didn't know di matem. O say anya wo na me bu afu system no. Ame donya me Kwame.
System bay, say CI.
O say appointees no.
But sanye bibia no.
Bia meba ebi mu emwa party for. No pay juma enye ye. Kwame, time wa ye de platform statement e shape your party na twam. This time no. Sir Rollins kasa boom na obia take shape no. The Gen Zs don't do that. You can't. The Gen Zs require engagement, consistent engagement. Omu di atem kra no a we engage them. Na first ye election na wan nya bibia o ka wan tumu.
Yeah.
Na Gen Zs no. They are involved because the party must align with their needs. And you must be seen resolving their problems.
And now, who say obiti say wo Mustapha Gbande, you've been in the system in the NDC, former regional secretary,
Deputy.
Former deputy regional secretary for over 20 years. Oh,
The band. I mean, I've been around now.
but what is that? What is that? And say Hana over.
David, omunim I brought some na yawo. Kwame, na se party ni fresh o pe bibi. Na obedu appointee ho no beka se. Ade enu ni ho. Now be question na MPP ni kura sa de no a. You know, so when you come face to face with these things, and a general secretary will go and make some of the statements that he made. But I do know, sir.
Nature say a bit more mo system ni ye.
And Crawford be say President Mahama Juma Oyen. I mean, dear, ye dean ye train say. Nyame be man akukudru. Nyansa fata. Na wahwe team.
Na onye ni se nipa bi o wa ma benya appointment to aban mu a. They did not really suffer for
na
the...
me say na nyame ebe man akukudru. Na wahwe team no womo a womo atwe ye nan kwa akire no. Na ye yi womo asakra womo.
Resafo.
O say
Resafo betimi abem.
Me a number one person, I believe is at this point in time, some executives, some people must be reshuffled. CEOs no be more President Mahama. They are not helping the party. Kwame, we knew what we were about.
One
we were working. No, I will leave that one for president.
Okay.
But
president betimi conduct performance appraisal.
President, let me tell you. Now say me koya adebina. President Mahama knows everything. Within 24 hours, whatever happens in this country, he knows. He is not a president who is sleeping on his job. And I know Abrante me boy bakuya. Nani kwaji ya okobo tui.
Oh yeah, guy Madina boy na said.
One would have thought, sir, it's a very small issue that president would not hear. Sabi sometimes hinta kakra. I mean that one you can't take it away. But Oshia Abrante no na owo party na se no. Now President Mahama already knew about what happened. That is how sharp, how available President Mahama is. On Chema will be in Kokan. He knows everything. He knows every appointee. Yenya yenam hai wamwa wamu pena asem wunim. Wamwa pretend ebetra na nim. He knows everybody. But you see, openyi party fear. Eba. So he is leading with wisdom. If he was leading with emotions, Ghanaians will start complaining. President Mahama mpe we asem, enu mpe we asem. Nti ono de okabum okafra yenyina yentrane yeden yenko. So these are some of the issues. Look, who are appointees a womtimi kotena koye meeting say a national organizer of the party. So aye bonimpo aye nseno.
Oh,
ni ye de galamze ade ato so. I mean, yes,
I mean, no.
Yeah, dean not because we are afraid of any. Me can de bia o. I am pennyfo bi na free meeting. Sa na adwunu meeting.
Aye NDC for.
Yes, Kwame, sa na adwunu meeting no. Me catch on some way see wo hwa. I don't know ma ya dean pennyfo no we am catch say yenko. Wo mo mpese wo mbete se ebue ya no ho da.
But how many microphone ko meeting?
We know everybody. Now
what was their intention?
Kwame, there were times ni ye call rounds. Sabe, nkwasi adwuma yi a Yamin will pass off.
Wow.
Na ye de drip abesin so. Ni a result no. Ye wia ya sanso atena ka mu akọ the next program. Utimi ye saa de we wie. Na wo yanko anu wo ni ho etimi beka so wo sey wo a. Kwan me na odu ba udi sani pa
na me kai se unse me ne tena barracks.
Yes.
Minimum long time. Unse we hunter.
Yeah.
Na sabre na nipa ba ko na MPP no so no pa yami. Unse election time obetimi an your operation si bi ni.
Oh, say operation there kwa me ya bia. But you see, say unyi why was here.
What is that? Ono na de the boys ne Honorable Gyamfi. The boys ni Onassis Kobe, Dodovi. That was even 2003.
Yeah. Nti will be to me kwaye sadi we etia unua. Ah, we are national organizer. Kwame ye na ye tia ye executives no. What do you think we should do? But anya ho abo train ye din because
na mo ka champion for o so mo be den property.
Oh, kwame edru so a be hwe.
Okay.
Nti ano de ye de be so these are some of the things, the frustrations that people are going through. Say party ni epe bibi. Na wafre unua panyin a wo appointee bi say bua party ni mama. No say ade ni ho.
Me well.
Na party ni be ka kire so wo bi ekura saa de no a. Na chese kwam ye koya na ye bai.
Na mam
na wo mu wie nso a na ado ye no de yi a okoye no. Appointees a wo mu edi boni wo kro mu ha nyina kwame. Ebi mu akọ aburochire o, ebi mu titi wo mu fie. Na bi ni national executives ni na mo je ho abo.
Ani o. Oh. Ai chese bibia ye na bibia ye kodua.
Enti unam kra no ohu aye hi because you are seen to wield the influence to be able to get party people going. Now wo di obi a sabio.
Na ma menka sem se de nchiro. Sa issue ya walking. Wo kai say chairman efre nipa no.
Yes.
What a response of the man? Oh, yi abandadan fo no ewo ayi bi kakra eso mo ye nto mo wia. Na minim say and then on be wia me.
Just like it's so disrespectful. Come you see, so when you go through some of these things, then you are tempted to come and throw stones. And no, and the bema ayi general secretary akokoye statement awanya sebiu eko ode oha okobai. But I don't think that Fifi Kotey amenimu no. On a normal day, or better platform say or addressing party issue would call anybody a sycophant. And the best threat if we say sa statement no. Yen say it is one that is emotionally infused. It's one that is a revolutionary statement, and it does not, to the extent say ebimo say and try year ma no. It does not warrant anybody say we would get in there attacking people.
But when you said they're okay, I know Bisumaka say, where Mustapha is sitting here threatening people.
No, I'm not. Coming here, start here, being stopping you. I have nothing to lose. In TSS, I will be in stop you. Come because even the devil knew. Say what I have to do, I did, and I mean, Penema will be a Sebio. Tamu anamemi age mauni hono, and be disrespecting me. If you not give me what I deserve, don't disrespect me. Now disrespecting me, come my heart you. No, but that one I'll tell you. What we sat quietly and watched will not repeat itself. And I mean, me shasia kwame means yes you me say ni na boy. That is my style. When I start, it's very difficult to stop.
But also baby and na question untimi say.
Yeah, behwe. O fee say o te ho na wo de ye de watena ban mu to you disrespect the party. Ye shasia obehu de besi. So kwame, we should all inculcate the culture of mutual respect. Niamwa akokrano, and the President Mahama that I know will not be somebody akwame obe kasatia will be. You know it. You know him.
Yeah, I know him.
One of the reasons I don't follow him is that he tolerates too much of his enemies.
Yeah,
we have people. We have people. We have people are internally. They don't even like the man.
Sure, I know.
Papa is here. Woman, estre. Nanko me nama chere ma bo bi esu.
Oh, your father for all.
That be anusu kra ne mwa. Sometimes you must let the enemy know that you know. And no mwa yen. E man krofo that is the real year. E ma krofo ye de wo mo ye.
I mean, impossible. My memo who say impossible.
Na me de kra da me di watema kan.
Oh, Debbie.
So, Kwame, that is the problem. Na ye ko ye nim no. Na NPP fu akwakofa. Oh, minority leader, the majority leader na koka third term. Kwame, majority leader enka say President Mahama ko third term.
I no can say because I heard something like that.
Closing remark or can say President Mahama nam so all ya the penti. And a Ghana for a fresh say kebe ye uncle third term. He said it in English. We all heard it.
Now, so Okasa as a majority leader, a leader of government business, you know, and ring bell be say.
No, me tell you, me support you. Kwame.
I will support.
Me say the there. Now President Mahama no saka so on no so. So no de no ho.
Oh yes, John.
Ghana for na de no ho na de no. No say Supreme Court announce a kwan beda ho say ye nyina te ho ase say a kwan wo hoso obekwa kwame obi antimi se ne kwame me support ye betie simpa kwame me boss Fifi Kotey e kwa bont no didi a me fa ne plate nyina oya de pa ye prison no am I a psychophant? I'm not a psychophant,
baby.
I'm just serving him and saying what I need to say because of what I feel. Na say yeah me nua baz na atoi ye twitwa ne videos nanu enenam ha cha woskra waka bia yenya ne defense minister and I say ni the people who are praising her, they are psychophants.
No,
they are not psychophants. They are only praising him because they think she deserves a certain opportunity. What else?
But now I mean among for so argument and say a whole area and defense area no we need a male.
And also, Krano, and they are 70 male. A man in the bomb on the same man. At the end, they were born. I think the right person who was supposed to be the man they took. Come and hear him say, you better appoint defense minister, and we'll go back to investigate on the ammunition issue.
Which ammunition?
If MPP thinks that we have forgotten,
we'll
go back to it. Full scale. I know the full scale.
Now I don't know a new minister.
That be said, it's not. We are still grieving. Come on, him say. Ministers are appointed to appointees. Omani Buama was the only minister of Fred and said, and now near me when I'm so cook man, so I say blah blah blah. And I'm a corner office. So done any planning, sir, or was a program new year. It was Monday. And was say of Fred and staff officer said, Yempe company mra, no pursue ma mini yamin a juma kesibi. Me de obi kra call meeting no kwame ye meeting as ye.
No dey just bibia o the trigger.
Oh, kwame obi me de e wo meeting de e ye kan metimi aka.
Okay.
And they woni ho. But I'm just saying it say he is the only appointee who said say a juma ye de boa system no. Enya ade some of them can forget. Kwame even if he doesn't do it, the thought alone.
Anyway, I can.
No, say I can. Ena ye colleagues ya ye wo yi a omo ma okra so kura no omo pe we you efiri ho.
Where you are you operations? The operations here be enemy.
To. Say obi time not time tuma. So you see, the loss of our money was a big blow to all of us. Nti ye hwese ye bedu ho. Na yetimi aye saade no. And I do say he's a man that would the Juma Shannon san of a kwame. And yes, only one year can ask him. Omani will dot the dot and cross the T's.
Wow.
Detailed. This is a man that we have worked and enjoyed. Very down to earth. He will listen to every single one. Every single one. Look, before I bear point, as director of election, one day me call my boss one our office. I'm saying, sir, now election director, I say, what do you think? I'm so I seem to think sir Ulman would want Omani Buama to be the director. But I haven't worked with him so much. What do you think? And my boss said, look, you may like Omani or you may not like Omani. But when he is on a particular matter, you should be sure that he will give you a solution that will resonate with what you expect. True. Look at what the man came and we did together. Teamness.
Mama said, sir, helicopter clashing. Do you suspect any foul?
I mean, I don't mean till today, I was so close to the individuals. Mutala, Alaji Lemuna. Now, are you Obuasi the end there? We friends saying Obuasi guy.
Oh, Faroudin bra.
NPP we are an election. We are near Kokoye Hodman.
Wow, ya trouble na.
In fact, a sad annual Dr. Maniwa office no. Some Monday no. Abrantian was calling me, said, what problem be I just resolve. We spoke. A day before that, we were together at Signal Bureau. And I mean, near pa.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, near pa. And for me, Nina no chrese. Nebe ye bia nyame asem. But yen ya ka no. We have a duty to work together.
Abwaji.
We have a duty to work together. To live with mutual respect. Kwame ojimi fo pe na o ma no aduane mani di wi a na ode enchance no di akotefi ana ade akone chire. You must remember what people have done. Kwame, the national executives of the party, the regional executives of the party, campaign over. There were times where but Fred regional chairman now said, go and use your money to do ABCD. And I said this because I was on the ground with the people. The other executives are not more from. But I was the one who had virtually been sent to do a lot of the things. Near fee say Abanyaba, regional chairman be Ebenya Ejuma Aye. There's a CEO, regional chairman be friend, report to me and say, he said, Okon office now.
And yeah, one more door.
Okon office now, Okubisa say, or pursue who CEO, regional so bisa say, or regional chairman today.
Oh,
yes. And the regional chairman came to report to me. And so when you have appointed
a whole regional chairman.
Now, you are no minim ni part in the buy. I don't know her.
Baby, I know a campaign.
So you see, these people like this, if they continue, the party would have to sack them. And now make us and somebody say Anyan Sakraya Asameba.
A whole regional chairman of the party.
I'm telling you.
Our original chairman.
So when they finish and they are frustrated like this, one who say who you were their leader no frustration in about so. Kwame, what we go through, your blessing we need power.
Okay,
now your home as executive, now appointees no so then. I your woman from there. But what we are going through is worse than the opposition. Yes, I'm telling you.
It's worse than the
pressure you go through. No, you have no idea.
Pressure ni be apart from being what can be a day any day.
Say party ni who say ye funny power ha. No ababa frel say. Owura ye funny power ha. Mintimi nya CEO no. Una uye executive a minimum. Fre CEO no nanka kasa kire me a. Na CEO no say list bi aba ai full or ni nyina akọ. Ebi o ha say onye kra. Na adwuma na ekoso. I have done reports of all of this.
Oh, wow.
And I'm talking about it because 2026, wallahi, we won't tolerate that. Wallahi. Yeah, my party for no ensusa. Now, omundi attempt every day.
But a beer, list I would equal any power friend or it doesn't qualify.
Kwame, and ni chair, mete office de biano. Jubilee House. What I do is a party for the own problem ba. Na ma fresi you na me pacho. Qualify na eniwa manya sempa bi a kire party ni no akon baby. Obi nso a kasa basa na oni anya ntokwa. Later no aba be pacho.
So who said you have that power?
Yes, what is a party ni kasa Mustapha was harsh near the idea. Is the way you went about it and where you be frame. You know, no sending me picture, the videos, your choir campaign. I'm say, ura. Ejumama any entitlement. So rephrase your statement and send me a good message. Because a jumana me kwa kopeno. And you said that hot makwako je me kwa kopa will be a chow. Said Tibima party ni no say ampa no one can ye. But you see, these are party people, young people who are not experienced. Almost we are suffering one bobra. And tenye de biana the omunuba kasa ye. You need to correct them. Kwame, we go through all of this. 3 days ago, my friend C will be the to conference call. Say my summer party ni bi say onko hona omuano. C will no PA say. If I was in touch with the CEO, I would have known that the CEO is sick.
No, you don't fear better than a woe.
So I called the CEO and said, if you don't put your organization in order, we cannot work with you. No, I don't threaten. I'm telling you what I will do. My first encounter with a minister in this government, I call President and him about employment for party people. A minister be threatening him, say, hold me and threaten you. Me tell me entertain me, sir. Me swadie. But me know be I did to me threaten me. Particularly when I know, say, what I'm doing is right. You don't have a business coming to threaten me. Man, maybe so say for contract, man, minyeska. Party phone yes, yamfa ejuma ma womo. Yen ye ejuma ni paying so yes you come un ye pa. The person worked under me.
Ah, yes. What be see you?
No, he before a ye campaign. This person worked under me. Me na me mo command.
Ah, no ni mu.
We ni ade wakotena baby a. Employ party for I was a party for one certificate. Na me frɛ ne wo kasa. Wo ba ba ya dwa ya kyerɛ me. Na nka me confirm na ntia akɔ pam na firi hɔ. Na minister ne frɛ no o ba be threaten na me wura me entertain me o. Na wo report na akɔ ma president ma nya abɔ na mane deda. You see, people are making the system look and can appointees, you know, if you get a good name and there's anger in your house, Kwame, in the Bible you haven't gotten any good name.
Baba me so se minim se mo party hihye ana ban ba ne hihye mu no you obi o wa ye ma appointment a unim the relationship between you and the party unim the esa wo yo ena ye obabi o won so a said you can't exceed your mandate.
Just say Kwame odwen ho a onti ase because anka every reasonable person there unim say political power yanko fam free opomu na eba
there be
nipa na bre na president no nkwan so cannot make himself
and me kai say be 3 years to power na ye no ye interview o ha na wakwaka asem bi na wakwa asem ni ye what tape so how okay you want some Ghana card you want some
Grant ye ho asem. Na sa de no nim say one time na NPP for na ye o madwen say me ni ya mi no ma soldier for ahire o yura mu atutu akun say ye hye soldier ntade ye te ye ne so wan ye nya hwe o de omumra ma soldier for ni bi na
mo koka so a
me nua we nyina ya ye bi nti we appointee na si ya yi kotsa ba bia o suit no a wo hye no just know say ye mfa suit mobilize party man nyeye ye wo suit ni bi wo fie o ba ye mfa suit e mobilize party ba wo de ba bia wote no wan hye suit a ntimi nya ho adwuma. You must respect the dirty party people who come there, and no president will not tell you that wisdom. President na you say koko si ba bi na ye party adwuma ko ye adwuma ye de be boa man na ya boa party ade o man ayi aban no ba ye. President appointment are here no this time. Kwame nsi bi da. Say ya tete party fo bi na de omo ya kafra.
Yeah.
Ne wo free party ni mpokura kra bi na ye sa ne ma no.
Oh,
yes, I'm telling you. Kwame there are some CEOs and some ministers who are also going under serious pressure. I mean him say the omunya bia om de ba. Kwame na no me
nya wonni bi kura se. Okay, and I'm party ninti and my be CEO ha. Metimi a create avenue bi and I say juma bi na me dia aboa officers of the party no for day-to-day operational duties.
They even see the party people as a threat. Na kwa message how dey we free January dey call there. Obi ato be show. Enya ade a be jama na akosa o. David. But me dey me can say.
Are we over take Konkonsa secretariat of the NDC.
Oh. And kamini aban ni mu a kametimi aye ni ye pa we yadi mi akose me cha official president na so be yadi asa de no but Kwame me party executive me nya appointees appointee ni we have classes utimi ye minister onye party executive me party executive ena adwuma na me ye no Kwame o man panyin na wa ma me tumi se me nya madwuma nim se me nya obi a
And then make who's no pay not me bo Yura Sammy Gyamfi abaso. Why ya dear papa.
I mean, can't you brand it or tiny Crawford time, young Crawford be cross Zaka. Ye dig gold board, Master Gyamfi.
Oh, dear, Baba.
Yenina can say. Now, position man, President Jamak Sammy Gyamfi, now Sammy Gyamfi of Atawasting. Let me tell you, when President Mahama is giving you something, take. He knows what he's doing. Ukaya, 3 wise men.
3 wise men. Each men, son.
President Mahama ko yi 3 wise men.
Anawa bangba ben.
No, mubu efu di na tem. Say onya hwema wo mu. Wunim say omu ja adwuma na. E-block hospital projects in Abeda.
Yeah.
Committee no.
Yeah, ampa.
Patience is very good. Yadi adi we share Sammy Gyamfi nsa. Ofa kwame. Within na emra bia ni ho. Within 3 months, we are consolidating the new policy proposal with PPMC, merge it together. The law was formulated, went to Parliament.
And the certificate of agency.
Parliament passed it. And when we are a creative board, and when we are not Omashasiye, the guy regularized the entire gold sector. Look, the gold sector is the most sophisticated industry in this country. To control those people, you don't have an idea. He has been able to reform it.
Emma, for the first time, I met him in his car. $12 billion.
I didn't know I have no. Crophonia break and Crophonia be crack a hobby.
Of
course, master. Yeah, you see, a year or time. And I'm saying this because if we continue like this and put pain in people who are serving, they we must be able to praise people when they deserve praise. We must be able to say thank you to people when they deserve thank you. Near to social media, near do be atem. When you do that, you put pain in people's heart. And that is, political parties by nature, no, they get destroyed from within, not from without. No political party get destroyed by their opponents. Every political party that is destroyed, it starts from within. And everybody must know, sir, we have a bigger fight ahead to re-exhaustate our party people, to keep the system, and for us to be able to win a next election. We must praise ourselves. Look, Sammy Gyamfi is just a lucky, brilliant young man. Kwame, uye be you, uye nedru, the guy will do it. Nano me can say, look, or no baby, ye castle be our chichilis casemon. Me, I don't have it. And I also have my skill elsewhere. But when it comes to creativity,
yes, enti ensem no, na waso gusu a wuti no, wani we gusu a wo hwe no. And me is sure, I am very sure, I am really pretty sure. Me very sure, passer by now. You are enjoying the interview. And see, and some there can be party for my dream say, she say, Omonia appointment interview, among come massam. Na grassroots for mu complaining. Any near my ecoso. NPP, San near me come when this pearl. Hey, NPP for dear Moya and with the trouble thing. And near my air coso. In fact, a near my air coso, papa, a near my air coso. Na ibeko, near quacuti and send moon chili mobile. A coba a bit for so, Eddie amount. Mesro, so although comment betum now like and our share and our subscribe to this very YouTube channel. Yenti said be a coba bit for so.
Foresight. Sammy Gyamfi will do it easily.
Sir,
Onyeminuya is my working colleague. But I am the type who I also have my weaknesses. I have my very bad side, but I have my good side. If you do appreciate the gift that God has given people, you are disrespecting God. Sammy deɛ kome Janua na onye nejuma. Where he is wrong, let's correct it. It's a new system.
Na be nipa bi so pe.
Chese na pen na mo pen na ye mo ne dimbone na. My disappointment was that me nua upon kruma de ne ho kohye.
Oh.
And sai sa adwuma na wo be no chese o de toto nyansa ho a hwe nim. It was just omo pe kwan bi so na before I be we Christmas omo apɛ scandal. No mo koye na atade ekutu no mo de good ahye no. Ni nyina ye chese ade a kafra mo betena aban mu 4 years amantimi anya 8 years amantimi anya abranti ba enu aye eye omo ya. So that Kwame, these are some of the issues.
Abronye kra commending say is the most performing CEO of the year.
I just know that sometimes this country nti hwewunim and inano me frɛ emenua Vincent am kase Vincent na wo me papa birthday wakwa kɔhye kurase na chairman crowd pay kurase kododo na Christmas aba na papa yi ninam at his age. As I speak to you, chairman is in the village working on the party
now.
Na papa we yentimi en anano chenso omre krum ni enya party ni yanumbi ni nanase
na
yananase
one of the CEOs so no so ye mo na baso pa ba ko eye wa wunua edugita makulu
nto ye lawyer aka chenso wa mbo no homo den be pam no oye we ye friend den party lawyer
yeah, head of legal
and we menua you know
now what him say
he's not just an appointee. Yeah campaign nkuntujuma yi bia ehemna sem bia na odi akire Kwame party we no let me tell you, even if the government doesn't reward you, of course President Mahama cannot reward anybody. Everyone. Okay. The party has a way it rewards loyalty and service.
Now when him say me ne kasa 10 years ni enjiada.
Yes. And Eduji is you see it's Obia Sabio Timawunu.
Sure.
Look,
sure.
I know he's one of the CEOs or employ a party ni and was set train afi ni creative baby no amnya biatra na party ni na dinatem.
Hey,
I know all this.
Ya fawa wie.
I mean, so it's difficult sometimes. I know what the CEOs are going through. I also know what our party people do. That is why we are in the middle streamlining things. Some CEOs and some ministers have really done so well. So very well. I'm telling you, I don't want to get into this fray of mentioning names and all of that.
Sure.
I'm a deputy general secretary and I cannot be seen doing that. But, you know, Eduji is not just an appointee. He's a party executive who understood what it takes to be in the bush without having money in your pocket. Kwame, there were times that we get to certain regions, regional chairman answer party penyimi na beba bema obabi ada akoye party adwuma na nkrofo ne nam nkran e the party din jiska no mu di by heart. We went through all of this.
The case of Asin North na baby obeda kwa ese edin
Me say na nanya na bi mu na koye sa de no na bi de kesa adwem bonia no onko ji hotels nyina na yedu ya nya baby ane
so nua no
ne wende no almost no mu aban mu atam na sika bu na ga kanofurata ye nema nyina ma sika bu wom kotokom to mo akɔgye hotels nyina na nya baby anda. Come on the more serious note, your best party for no yeah reorganization, and the reason I'm here this morning is to explain some of these things. We cannot carry sentiments into reorganization. Yeah, reorganization that is very sensitive. Say there's an adage say you don't change a winning team. What you see now from the branches to the constituencies. I will be born in home modern. Election aba ye kwakɔ to obi so aba. Obi 8 years our service party come den. Executives who be sound who say afe na me kwako yi no ana
no so ya asem
na
wo
wo ye de sa di wa ebe ye ofe
na de ono so anya bie no e de sika ebetu no
so we are having overriding issues we have to control going into the reorganization. We do not want a situation government and party will be at a collision path. Say ubia kabibinti party and government. Kwame, I say 22 elephants are fighting. It is the grass that suffers. And the grass are the masses, the people that we need. Kwame, and sitting here, the grassroots is important to me than all these people at the top. Because without them, we don't have a party. Kwame, business people be our mwaboyen. Yanya bibi mwa wamo. Usa starting semhua in your party.
Atu accommodate nebu afudada.
Exactly. And now we could do matema business other than odi matemia. Or say wanya me na system na me boefu am.
And who say you are the system, you are the price.
Just they see eba ye me na me call round kopa o macho. Na nse ya me koka me die ya kopa manui. Sopa wo mo sopa me. Yeah, we are better high. Sopa wo mo sopa me. But you see, we serve a party and you must take responsibility for what you do. Until we must not take overriding feud into reorganization. Until your best kebe ye kra kwame no party, no appointee. Our be grantee interview on any station henceforth should discuss one, issues about who is the next flag bearer of the NDC. 2, whether you are supporting one candidate or not. Nobody, members of parliament, party executives, appointees of government, should run away from that conversation. Ukokabi netia party no, we will invite you to party headquarters to come and explain. Now say ya NPP koka chairman di ya me invite no, it put people in check. We cannot allow the indiscipline in the NPP to be compared
but obesusu esusu say mo wa ban mu
Yeah.
say President Mahama onko bi mu a ese munya a fair idea of who is to succeed.
No, Kwame. We are not there yet. Me say Supreme Court to bua na nyame adom na yen said ye adwene no ba mu a. Kwame, I'll be the number 1 happy person.
Na wako ma lodi na nze boba ma yaba ye befa Bra John akọ.
Na ma lodi na ye maame. Ye srimufu. Dokabi o wa ye mfa ngofie. Ami President Mahama no. Papa o. Ni onim said ye ma no ne ye beye. Onim said ye ma no na ye bi mu beye. And if you get there, it is a conversation that is reserved from the hierarchy of the General Secretary, the National Chairman, and Council of Elders. Kwame said President Mahama ekwan demna bibia be kasa obekokra no a. Ono kasa onkwa ye wo anyansafo wo party no mu a womu eno masom party ya bedu baby edui. We'll go before them and have that conversation. Ye from Council of Elders. Kwame party for no ho, party ura for ho. Womu a party ni ye womu de no. They are there. Issues of transition, issues of next flag bearer is a preserve of these people. We are party member. It is not your duty to be engaging as to who becomes the next flag bearer, who does not become the next flag bearer. No appointee, no party member should comment on these matters. It's a strict yes party for to observe.
Bia.
2, said the MPP 4 year womadwe. Is that what party people want us to do? The culture and tradition of NDC have never seen a lot of contest for presidential race. If you will be a president, Kwame, you can president to NDC. This will be any brace who pesca the president. It won't work. You can be flag bearer, but we be opposition. But we need the wise men to sit down and discuss on these matters. And let's give them the due respect for them to lead us. We cannot organize critical decisions of the party from the base. That's not how to build a political party. We have to build it from the top. The president is the leader of the party. We have a political committee, and the president is a member of that committee. We have council of elders, and the president is a member of that, The national executives who lead us, the general secretary and the national chairman, are members of that, They will sit, they will think, they will look at everything, and they will define modalities in search of a succession. Yemfan's a president in Kahu. If he is coming back, he is also a candidate.
There's no be contesting.
Ose.
Sebasebia obekote term na.
Ubetimi a contesting.
But at your own.
No, not at your own. Ubetimi a contesting. He's a candidate, but he will come before the party.
Okay.
So what is here? So it is not for us to be spinning this conversation. Says here collectively, what our conversation must focus on is how to make sure, say, Brenna party for bre. Ya baby drew preparation. Obia sabende. Economy. The same party people cannot abandon that objective for which they pressure us and be talking about a succession plan. Now a divided party. And no frustration, General Secretary Kokadi, okay.
Okay.
But there are critical issues that we must deal with. And a two. One more, yede ejuma mamwa. One more near brief for presidential ambitions, They should relax. The party is not ready for any presidential.
Nipa bi owa yede ejuma ma wo mo presidential ambition.
Of course.
How?
Yeah, say make a kaba. Come media say, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a deputy general secretary elected.
Yes.
Until say it to me, this party will remain very supreme and will lead it by leading from the front. What I say, we are leading the party and we'll hand over a strong party to the next generation. Will not be party executives forever. Where we are now is very sensitive because the party is in a moment. You're transitioning from the revolution style to a middle grounded, a rebranded party. Not purely socialist, but progressive socialist. That have become attractive to the intellect, the floating voter, and the ordinary Ghanaian. We must bring all these people along. So it behoves on us to give good leadership and judgment to the party. If you are afraid to take tough decisions and to speak tough issues that will guide the party and streamline the party, then you don't lead.
Na ayi ebra mo ba power yi na mo ni bureau bi desk bi bi amu ba compilation of anas obi o peso hinya adwuma bia no ye be ba sadex no so
no political party does that.
O say be a novelty,
but party ni bia ni mbabia na ho de free. We are party near. We are either a branch executive or a constituency executive or a regional executive. One more free their constituencies and they are in the urban areas. They know where their route is from. If you are in Accra and you are doing party work, you are serving under a certain leader. You are either in operations, you are either in communications, you are either in research or something or legal. When you have problems, it's better to root the problems through the structure.
Okay.
Than to get frustrated. Kwame, now say the novelty that I haven't seen before. Nisu will be ako Facebook, no send on the CV.
Abba.
Unimno or a party bao. And I've tried to engage the young ones to let them know, say, first of all, it doesn't show seriousness that you actually need what you want. Because all to me kofa Facebook, of a kwame minimu we penimo. Na ma send you message say me we na kopa edwuma ma me kwame edwuma no nipa no.
Unless what can't me say send the mommy.
Send the mommy
on WhatsApp and a PDF.
And I always say the first start is to establish a relationship.
Sure.
It doesn't matter whether you are a party member or not. Establish a relationship. Kwame, ministers, yeah, I can't want me. I don't call ministers shouting. Kwame, party ni ko di boni na me frɛ appointee to be bunko to you pacho. Just to make sure the party person gets what they want, and then we are at peace. Now, who party Nino? Why got on Facebook? I do Facebook a year send me because I haven't responded. So, who debate? I have telephone numbers. Come, you see, these are very key issues that party people too must do. Who can hear appointee? Only our board meetings, our way, he has to perform. Because work or twice, uncle who appointee didn't know who didn't attempt Facebook.
Oboko social media live.
What could didn't attempt? The question is, none ya obidi my mission say, nti udim attempts ano. And the problem you are having, you want me to resolve it. Into ujidi say, make me so akwa resolve issue. Or say me pacho. Nanu akwa bi frame ya o match be 4 AM. Na mbisa say, na papa, enti yabo amane say me do party nti me nire.
So how much ya we yi
4 AM so ya pejuma. Ne ono no bu efu. Na wadi matemu na me nso aka ma adwen akere no. An opportunity wa fra no apacho. Kwame ya pejuma manama ono nso no hwato no.
Oh, okay.
So you don't punish party people, but you see it's difficult managing these relationships. And all of us must be patient at a certain point. Yes, you don't have a job. Yes, you don't have what you want, but you must find wisdom in looking for what you want. The mere fact that we are partying, now why your party is in power. It's not a guarantee that you will get what you want. The party will give you what it has. If it is not there, as I said, we didn't answer quite bisu. Year relationship, na my boss friend is psycho fancy ibia. No, ye na is psycho.
Oh, una na de from kakra kra.
Any na de that dan ho kakra kakra. Oh me pacho. Oh boy me kak. Any ye ko yenim. Nti say adwuma de wan di bia. Unko wenim. Nti ye besre. Party people on Facebook. Number 3, Kwame. The biggest problem is when a party member develop the appetite. Say who di party leader them. Nanu ya General Secretary Kokadi Okan. Me who say be no more a video, no more deep party. General Secretary atem. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. May I have my own differences with my boss. Come and send me a kosukra. Me bufu ade asemeba. But enam say oye obi a hyenechiri ananse obi a mesom no nti. Se wan fa obuo ni di amano a nyame nhyiraw. Now we a party member, general secretary asabiu and a national chairman and I don't say it's a national chairman so okoto. No matter how disagreeing you feel about it, no matter how you feel so bad about what he's going to do, and the predicament is that when party leaders are going to speak or going to do something, they don't organize a mini press conference to brief members on what I'm going to say. You already have some instruction and directions to go on a certain line. So you party member who does not understand, your first instance should not be to be attacking. Now who the national chairman of the party attempt? Now who the a general secretary of the party attempt? When he lead you wrongly, what will you do?
You all fell into a ditch.
And so it's not a good behavior that party people must, try to adopt. Let the NPP insult us. We know they are NPP. Now party bar, uhiam free party. Ubi na LED party no. The fact that you voted for the person, you told the person to be in charge of the party. And then you develop the appetite to insult party leaders. It's not good for us. And I think that party members must as well desist from these kind of things as we go into reorganization. The last one is so we appointee. Now we discuss two party ni bia ye also ebe two.
Menti ase.
Say wono we minister, we CEO. Na wanya sika. Ekoye reorganization. No decide say constituency executive we on pema asem. Me ko famisika kwa kutu no.
Sadie no omo ye no clandestinely won't.
Yeah, but yes, look, the party is full of intelligence officers now. I can tell you, I know what happens in our party 24 hours. Whatever goes on in this party throughout the country, I can tell you.
Wow.
That's how strong our party have become. Now, the Usika Kutu Bia, who we are, what you have said is that you didn't appreciate that person's contribution.
Send a contest now, ban April.
Contest, no? And I'm say, if you know you are the product of the divided front, allow the division to be. We have elections to go, and we need to build a stronger base, a very comfortable base, a peaceful party. At least those of us leading the party are not willing to have the party divided. We need the party to be united to support those in government to succeed. And Kwame, these things I'm saying, we are going to watch on the ground critically. So that, knowing or not knowing, you don't go and use resources to undermine the party reorganizational process. It has happened in the party. If Comrade J, my boss, was a victim of these things.
Sure.
So because he spoke his mind, because he was a principled person, because people disagreed with him, now we'll be at time scanning their kutunu. Utunu ya, and so say, or no, so no, no bet me ya, he would reassociate himself, no, obey. And don't underestimate people who lead a political party. They may look stupid, they may look disorganized, because the pressure is not easy. But don't underestimate their strength. And so, appointee BR, your business should be that the party that have won for you to become an appointee will not be your bona fide property, but it should be a party that continuously to be attractive. It is made up of confused people, people who create conflict, people who we manage them. That is why we are the executives. Party for. Somebody may disagree with an MP, but that person is a critical executive. You don't go and remove him to try to get a person who you can command. We don't manage political parties by people becoming flocks, so that when you give instruction, everybody follow. And only a role is more time. Nobody will do that. We have seen how cadres died. And they didn't die in a way that makes all of us happy. We are not cadres. We are progressive Democrats. Every young man in the party today, Pablo mobilized the youth at the time. No, they gave them hopes. That person is an executive, but he has his weakness, and we must manage those weaknesses. It is not our duty to watch somebody remove them. So let this one also serve, sir.
But say when the any political party be a bisim.
A bisim, no. I'm just saying that we are in sensitive times, and so all of us must be careful. That's why I'm talking about it today. I'm talking about it because you are here, and no never divide the party. No. NPP for any omo queen na ebetimi abehye nkrofo echi ediska bia komam zo kokotu mu amo executives bi.
Mustapha Gbande ha adwen muntu no.
Me utumi a, it doesn't stop me from talking. Utumi kra wabo ame. So ati asie. Me shemu nso a adwuma no yaye. Kwame ni your time kra nim se ma ye adwuma. And given any opportunity, I will serve not because of what you can give me. I don't serve with my stomach. I serve with passion and conviction. If I have to do it, my belief is that it must be done well. Kwabi, in Komu Jaya and Crank about this MP before register one new political party.
Kamoguno.
Oh. And near manke ni ombe fiensono. Kabadis the woman register new political party. Because we are willing to work with the people of Ghana to punish the NPP and the appointees.
Reason being what?
But near woman in Ghana, and in Yantia can
now I'm confused. Muba no so yati oral na oral no be up to now you so be 1 year old no be an
President Mahama appointed the adwuma should be answer. Ohun se onye wadwuma area so yeso you. Accountability issue no, I don't think say we have gone far with it.
Okay.
Enti Ghanaians are complaining. And I know the president is listening. Onwa kase 2026 will take accountability issues more tougher. Nti una yede adwuma na hye wonsa na wanye ni yi ya say president ehwe.
Obi send me message bi say some of the appointees are working on me. Obi ho a yede ne ko share work up to now obi anim ni din.
Na kwa me ade no wama minsu. high NPP headquarters.
Aja me bro nsuo na headquarters ye me.
Open na okono no nsuo asem timito.
Na me tuwe me ni wadi free.
I don't see that. I don't know. Who is that me sans through one? And then say I didn't feel.
Ya go to kenke wa ha na ya to wa ha. E kwa na wa fa asa ka se. Mun san mo chi munto se for.
Sadi, won't be ka.
Sadi.
Wa me no ne over kwa ai o ma he ene Captain Smart.
Yeah.
Aba animu.
If you are na trap photo.
So sometimes when these people are defending me or they are speaking for me, na nkrofo say wo metua omuka. Na me was guy editor obika. A relationship over family. And got 12 years in here, now 14 years in here.
About 14, 15.
Eh, brapa. So yeah, Osumun say ya on penny for etna city. Kwame, so you know, a friend of them, who was our last question be? Who say appointees be?
Yes, me say appointees, you know. If you or be a question, be say a bread do call, you know.
Yeah.
Obi anti woman ko. Because assembly basically border on his ministry and now the sector where won't take won't be what is happening?
You know, they have come under an attack certain times. Ebimu Fi said I've veered off from operation. Me be a boss and I mean a national security boss. Me a party executive. My specialty in security is mine. Me the ejuma, and those who knows. But our plan was that because of the rot that has occurred in some places, we see you now who could do. We needed you to do a public engagement to tell the people of Ghana the reality of the place. Let the people know. As Uko Senator, and Yama Sisi Woho, Uko via and Yama Sisi Woho, ECG, and I expected the management or the ministers there,
Ghana Export Promotion Company,
to tell the people of Ghana what has happened there so that we don't inherit the problems. And Unama NPP for that Sokasa. And we are inheriting that problem because our appointees are not speaking to it. So the question is, why are you quiet? You are implicating the whole party and the government into this. Cocoa board. What we know is 10%. Cocoa board. And I have had the occasion to speak to Randy Abe several times.
The money 10%.
10%. 10. Your friends in Bank of Ghana. And you acquire press demonstration say more printing scans as more printing.
Sure.
So that is strict violation of the law. I didn't know this thing is not in court by this time. Who is shielding him? Can you tell me why Governor Addison?
Maybe there is a reporter exonerating.
Then we should apologize to Ghanaians that demonstration no. It was political. Because we knew, say, when you print money without parliamentary approval, it was an illegality, outright illegality.
Yes.
And we told all Ghanaians that this is what they did. Why is the governor not in Jakpa call governor Nifi? Why did he go there? Why did he go there saying somebody had a remote surveillance of the Bank of Ghana? No Marcos Twatia. People are talking. You see, that's why our party people must restrain themselves.
You are expecting say see your they should come and tell the stories.
In fact, if you go to district assemblies, in Nyama SCC Kwame, in Nyama SCC a common fund, all of these places.
But the people are quiet.
If you don't do it, we will not inherit the problem. The party will not go into next election suffering because of an appointee. That decision have been taken.
They must begin to talk.
If you don't talk, you are the one who will inherit it. And when you inherit it and you have become a problem, somebody will come and take over your place. Kwame, we are doing well. Ghanaians are praising us, but our story could be better. Unam kwan so no obi abe stop you. Unnim no na me call home me ka no obi abe stop me. Una ye Mustapha Gbande nam say ayin. Na mo de ni enti a meto abama President Mahama ne si ye bechiche NPP fo no. Nya NPP fo nyina nso. De wo mo wie sika no. Na mo betena 8 year 1 year den na mo ye. Aden na mo ma ye say si form.
Because BLGDA ya working. Mu ye deda.
Yes. I expect Atuforsen whilst is doing well, the governor whilst is doing well, to deal with that matter. Because it's not a matter that we will let go.
Maybe on my books, no man.
And now, so then if we are here, then it's better to come. A dignified person will come out and say, "Oh, now if he say, hey, born so you're born." Kwame, anyone who sits on crimes is
because me can say Attorney General, but can say Bibi to say a national cathedral. No, what must
hey, why not him? W. You do hokra. Kwame cathedral na some there. Anko so a party no ya e benya ntokwa o.
No nyame asofo mako di dwuma
na. Cathedral no obi a obekata so bia ye beka ho asem. President kwa na akata so a we talk about it. Cause me there me won ma. Obi akobo nyame kro no a it's our duty to talk about it.
But say so ko books no ma.
Books be mu. Ye de $58 million to kro. Books be mu na etu no sa. Ho nyansa dam. Kromu ha problem ne say asem si na mpanyifo ne na machire. No mo pacho. No mo yesen. Kwa me ka de bia say me Mustapha na me de metumi akoye ade bia entwa mra so a. Na NPP fo ba na metiase wo mo nche me obi ama. Me amasem. Because you to about mommy as deputy general secretary. Because me family bokro no.
Because mo call Ghana gas nyina I anti bibia biem let us bibia correct.
That be Ghana gas there no. Near boys no mo ko hwe abronya. No dwane ye.
Nya abronya yi ba kun.
Ye.
You know Ghana gas yi.
See you ana.
Owusu bempa abo papa.
There nya owusu bempa. No mo ko hwe no. No dwane ye.
So odo mo ka na de.
So no di president atem ne no Ibrahim Mama attempts at time no. No di nyina so atem. Nye wie ne so okay sisi ade nyina enko hye ne a. No dwane ye.
Akamuni ni ko hia keke.
E ho de na enya about corruption. No mo ko bisa say de na ha no. Ode no ho aka nwura. Mini apapon. No ko e na ba bi nso no party people know when they feel said they needed jobs. They wanted to take over security near the idea.
Yeah, sure.
And those things are political you manage. We have places where hanging fruits are party foreigners also take advantage. We are MPP nina where did 8 years now party free so aso kokoda baby na unua no so be dan. Enso medi di kakra. Yin na nipa bako.
Aw, just wo your party ni. What buy free so by 8 years what did ya?
Kona unua no so be di bia. So be so tan hobiem. No, there are some of these jobs, but statutory idea. Party people don't want to interfere with that.
Okay.
Every organization you work, a juma bia, you did my party for. So if you're an appointee and you can't do that single thing, honor to your party, you are a wicked person, and the party has a right to come after you. And this is not a party.
To come after me, say, me no.
You ever have President Simon Apamo? One pamo ya ebe pamo.
Usurpation of power.
You be pakwan bi so ade apamo. So who gu your party n'anim ase you be pamo. Let me tell you Kwame. Nkrofo na di party n'anim no. Ye nyemre saa o. Din ya ensem bi asisi a ya ye din ye pani yiye nti. And it is not about me. Kwame me I'm very okay o. Party fo no I come the wo mo no e na asem no. So if you see me calling you as a CEO, it's about the party. You try wadwen akosi bibi so say oh, ya nhwe party for no a o me hadwen o. And wo mo hadwen so a wo CEO no yan kase kopa wo mo atwa wo Mustapha yi ya na ye be frɛ no and mo ja ma party for ye bibi and a party for ye sen ya na edin ekoye kwase adwuma nyina. Ye nso na ye de disrespect kire ye bi mu. Ye nyemre saa o Kwame we can do things.
I don't chase on the mra eshemonsem.
we political party be and we can shake the tables. Everybody knows that. And when it begins, it will be very bad. We don't want to get there.
Okay, me fancy what anymore. Na mo hwe anymore. Party executives no, mo hu se bia sense John Dramani Mama onye bia we pass so you free one my report upon reports no near there. Ebasa na what will be the way forward?
President Mahama is a man of wisdom. He's leading with wisdom than knowledge. He's leading with wisdom and also knowledge. Let me put it in context. Because without knowledge, we cannot get to where we are. But he's leading more with wisdom. He knows how he handles everybody. What else here? So, Anna, Medica Kacho say, President Mahama knows everything that is going on. He knows everything. And he knows what we are not happy with. He knows who is at fault. And at the right time, he will take his decisions. We should give him that benefit of doubt. That recognition, that support, say. At every point in time, no, President Mahama will do what will not destroy his party. And I won't sit here today to say things that he has done.
Can ayi obia mo abunde na kobia CEO, a deputy CEO. Aha. Wo ma mebu akonta se me koye no ayi brofo me afre bi impact.
Yeah.
Before and after. Nipa kwa wonyo sa de mo kan onyo. Onu no etisen.
We will be suspecting you in our own eyes. Because in himself Bonies, I mean, we had a review. The party has reviewed reports of the whole government of President Akufo-Addo.
Oh, okay.
We know everything, even including our own government. We know everything that is happening everywhere. So if you the CEO no on kahwa semna Ghana phone hu says senior ya scholarship secretariat basadia to he. Unza safoje o ka ho asem obi ehu ba bia eda. So when your party people need opportunity,
me need nkomo wa hakra.
Na enya eniwa. At least what hono nim say nkrofo no asay wansa na wo mko. They are now coming to repair. Free SSS by.
And I know almost come say a UK nkwano government declare over 30 something million.
Sa kwano de.
But ebia
Kinsla nya de.
Oh, there be ebia.
Debbie, over kwame. And somewhere minim no. Wa nya de. Ya ye ko UK. Sheda ye hu investigation. Many yamin.
Hey.
Oh yes. Kwame wa nya de Kinsley anya de kra. Na ne ya san ya me ya no say. Chasa Kinsley no onye obi a wa bre wa NPP party no mpo.
Eh brother wa bre.
Behi. Nanado ne baye ene ye kwaso za we nyina baye. Na Jomboadu mu so nkasan.
Oh.
Na say me tell say Jomboadu kan ho na asem no. I wept for myself.
Yeah.
Say party fu a wo mo ye nkwase ade nyina organize ne ye
ona oye tall member.
See you ababe dibone. Ne de bone nyina be she party mpanyifo. Hwe Nana B. There na essence work. What should he say? I don't know make say Nanado's government was corrupt. Untiminka. Yeah. Kodia. No make say Nanado's government was corrupt. Untiminka. But eneno kwadu ni nyina MPP for the eden. Edi na appointees a omabo kro no na mo akire ene wo mu hye suit. Kwa me ye de enya saa o. Wa ma wo yankwa antwa du nkro a edu de ozo ntwa da. It's better we redefine and reset our mind on grounds and principles of mutual respect. Well, I don't know or how no.
So what do you kakra ebusuafo ye ni Owura Mustapha Gbande, we Deputy General Secretary of the NDC na Ekwe Nkomo no was a Deputy Director Operations ewo Presidency. Message kakra mensa aka eni o se Abam Abdul Razak. Was Mustapha, may God Almighty Allah bless you and lift you higher. Since from day one, you always speak for the grassroots in Mother Ghana. Was it Midin, the Honorable Abdul Majid? Was it Miriam live from United States of Kaswa, Mudumbram? Was it good morning? Obaha, we did Arthur Christian Mama was hey Mustapha who was through we the obechai Mishak bechai we to message Saba they can kind through Facebook or see teacher could just say I support you for you Mustapha Gbande or say or support pa na I
need them.
Where the end there or say Auku Smith say mu MPP leaders munya wild was say no wanka bibia na mame maumre the local government honorable Ibrahim Edano say na niema city e ho
come I think that local government no ya buy DCs no afina you or I think you go to some places krana DCs cars are no more using in our say at some places to DCs people and cars I'm telling you
na na sabre omo na omo kono na omo te car be mu
come you see I because and some ways see you enkrofo no chese no omo ayi omo adwen so omo continue yen say no preko na NDC for ba mo ho ache wo mo ye ba ye kwa nyame adaroma in spite of the challenges nanado de oba ye article 220 no yi free constitution local government no
why
wa amfa anya dwuma da na ne san ye hin no kra se vice president mi be bodwa kire obi ase we si toilets na toilet ba kumpo mu nsi ma hunza na nse Paul adumo kire ye bibi chese ohun obaifo a okunipa no asa akotena na yi ase no de rubber hye nani na enisuo ba no sabi na MPP fo ni ye no o ka se omo de budget be Ministry of Sanitation de cost omo nkoye kolelagu odologun no
sure
kwame kohwe so omo ye ho adwuma $80 million so say
yeah na sabia omo ye ho adwuma na you know anwena na sabem
$80 million koye adwuma $80 million Ghana city koye Adiana within a year. Now, science C. Nanado didn't bring the charge of causing financial loss for nothing. Nanado addressing as our law no yeden. Ebaye. We must make use of it. Kwame. And now ye can say, who caught these assemblies are drains omo ye. Under the local government ministry. Cheap compounds almost see. School are dying omo ye. Boreholes omo drill it
ba moja you know agenda 111 no
eno no eno kwa na
hospitals no
eno no se omo damba say wodim ni omo ye me kurom damba
ba baby o wa na ka wom se kambotimi
baby de te say afaja to say ma hu say omo sikura ma na konanim
okay
there are some places that they really did well they built it but some places are not omo but what it is that when they told the people of Ghana say within say 9 months or so then won't be 90 days or so then omo 99 almost 9 months omo and you know some of the people didn't have the funding to do it and all of that they wanted to use it for politics so Ministry of Health year review or one I'm sure the president will not finish his term without revolutionizing health and medical infrastructure in this country. President Mahama will reset that place. I know that. Inti ano de enya manenka. Wo kon na DCs a wo yempotem. Omu si toilets, your friends and drains. Kwame, drip machines are beto ye na MPP for. Oni so omo to sa machines na ansa na omo ko.
Sure.
I think about a year.
Yeah.
No omo de then.
Oh, say you can say no ne compactor ne
omo amfa anye hu. But ye buy and now kwa DCs no do twitwa kwan a omo create access rules in various districts.
But this is mobile so mudi be here say galam say e bia ko galam
look 3 days ago you report be a obi I say machine be abenya accident and I drip machine to be friend Nilan say I need a report on it before we resume work. He has gone to check, sent people. It's not true.
Okay.
So you see, the Nina MPP for omo person omo kan ene de galamze sha say ene galamze ni be no okokofa aban machine dia ko too good. I mean come in I say
no. Omo say they rent it.
What the rent na akwahe?
The rent
Machine no doesn't move without the DC's authorization. And there is a coordinator of those machines. Honorable Nilante tracking in me region say this is not the machines no twitwa kwan ama no ofe. For the first time we are seeing these street assemblies building schools, building cheap compounds, building drains. I just recently me hu video bi a me nua panyi mutaka the constituency asawase oko inspected drains roads are one year no on peso so for the first time local government is functioning. MPP by na DC is for no salary kra no muntua. Do you know that? A chair pa ansa na DC is benya no salary.
Yeah. Is it omatua?
Oh. Kwa obi a ho aton kakra.
Okay.
Enti President Mahama is here to make history. Yenya yeta no. We must allow our character, our attitude, our personality, and everything we do to support the president to deliver on his mandate. We should not do anything to distract the agenda that is ongoing. Kwame Ghana ye ma nyina enne ahonto abai so obi aka ho asem. Enran so de by this time na emmoboa ye den. E chire ho asem so na nado akwakobo emmobosian wo EU. Ebro bosian wo EU.
Enu kra no wo kan se. Ya nkobo bosia me kai se
sabe se wo mo ye planting for food and job no munya am de beko so planting for food and job no mo ye bibi
mo ba ye eno ha bibi say ne ye ka mo ba ye yente report bia
ai say ayi agric ministry saying na me ka de bia say ayi papa we Afriya Koto de wanya de kra at his age
wo de obi anya de obi anya de
oh David obi ade amaka. And I know some MPP appointees they said Menuya Abu Jinapo saying.
Yeah, Abu.
So he was a good minister.
Yeah, Abu.
Or by all standard.
Yeah.
And I mean Anta Krasi Oba.
Anta.
He was a good minister.
Yeah.
There's another one. We are for free na pohui.
I
do chum tintin.
Yeah.
Yes, or no so no ma buffer stop corruption e course. That's my only.
Sebia it wasn't within his arm.
No, it's chassis on na pobreso. And na oba na etwaso. That is my only challenge with him, but I think they did well. Ntenyo bia na ye bone keke.
Afei
na Afriya Koto timi nam krom ha ekuta banana friends plantain suckers. No or they kire say yan twaso nya no president. Why planting for food and jobs. Say na kire wa kobo eburu ne emobosia.
Na ayi
ngokra timi chichiri cruiser.
Obi edi abas was we the morning show was Monday edition pa innocent manna from Zoom. We see there was say we live from Tripoli. Was it keep speaking the truth always. And they na ma me hwa de we mo ba ye ti sa kwan ne ade ade ehun se mo koche owura apalu mo se mo chi obi a mo de ha mo ache no a ye nti bibia biem ya na de na esi
apalu adi my friend Raymond me nya no
na Raymond no
Pepe brief one. Na apalu de body just no.
Say not until say court to everyone for no need money.
You see, there's a problem in this country. Kwame. Say a political party ba. And as a political party be pe wasem. Na president ka say oh munhwe asem sia. Eno nche say koyen kwase asem.
Okay.
Eno nche say koyen kwase asem. Meti hey, me a party executive. I have every right to leverage on the government to be rich if I want to be rich. Go to every minister.
What down 1 year on what says he?
Me dey acha wo mo. MPP dey betria ho ka. Na timu yi. Juma me di wo no.
Wow.
This o mu kum free we ase.
Hey, na no me wa no pa no send me pictures.
Come na MPP for the me fam.
Then what they send na MPP?
There be almost say na me notorious operative. To omo ba no. nipa me de kwadu nyina bono ye kwesi fori
oh say ye kai ma obeyi ni ho anu say
ono na chechire me nsa kọ machire no so ya me yankupa o ye wo law school oba class no je so oba no oda
say police adwuma wo bre
me na police adwuma bre se na o ya ba wa kra ba lawyer
na me na
kan oh na de na do mo ma appointment bi oh am frefrem panyifo no mo wa na wa fa chire aba chechire me nsa akọ machire no ma bubu me dan me
da ye break ni yen komra
so that is it. Abusuye yey ai sam shisha da kamu obi nke na busu mu asem enka do se sa busuya no jina jidini kwa na mbom enye dom. It's serious. It's really serious. It's really serious. Anyway, Mustapha Gbande why idea. Me penasem because or you'll be all kind of quarry. Whoever you are, he will speak the truth to you. He will put it to you. Now I said, lawyer. Oh, you're not yet easy, you know. I don't know the reason why you don't want to be study law. You're not yet easy, you know. I don't know why you don't what do you call it? Yes. Anyway, so and some day what can be end. I wish send a party no. Omudi beye omudi osie beye oyo. Na ombe make sure that things are done properly in the party within even the grassroots because well in grassroots no omudi party bapa o. Anyam pay for ombe appointment ni be wi akiri. No mama beti so no kika nsi hunu di kire Ghana for na nyomwa na yemi de seminia Mustapha Gbande we hunu sa na wa sha ase ntentem because before bu baby say we sha ase bu nsu na wani ekokọ yemi de se wa sha ase sisia na o kasa yi na ni kasa obeka bia no oma party grassroots we feel said omunso no they are not being left out and always the party have them at heart and they good onyere ne ho. He still has a brighter future. I will say obetime PLC wakonenim and mamenka some way some NPP for nyama mo baba mu beye no NDC for mo sha ase ahe mo de be time uni ze mo Ghana for time mo kra chi NPP for I'm telling you my secret at NDC for mo brama bransa Ghana for why Ghana for akono kakra enti se mo ba na mo sam be yesa niema no Ghana for nya mutirimpo a ukotena fi bi wa ebe edin ebe che ansamaba ene no na some of your party executive to say Mustapha Gbande no omatna se analyze ahu sampa saadie wo ya yekoso se yenhwe yi na part Ghana for na mo ye grassroots no ye hu ye omo hia. It will take time, it will take decades. It will take decades for you to come to power because the entire maker say NDC for Ghana for ehun eyemohi any say so ombekaya after 1992 after Rawlings the coup upon coups no anyhow osi rule Ghana no with discipline and justice no people got perception of say NDC for you to travel. They are hooligans. NDC for they are what? Perpetrators. They are hooligans. Omo yeden, omo eye to travel. Omo ye anything anyhow. And they are lastly illiterate. So that perception ebeka Ghana for a dream for a whole period of time and also for a longer period of time. And no. Na Ghana for MP party na sem and you can attest to that fact. NDC Libya with the party nature, onim party in and out to be anonym sasima making. So the timer, kofo bebu na die wiye, ema yewura sundwe hina tamos ebaye. Our says or send the narratives with humility, with kasade, any side the maniamano. That was the time I can person be NDC who is kofo infantini will be NDC. Ema niyema bi ya adie sesa na aftermath no yewura even Fifi Atamos if ko ne nsam nchiri na odima John Mahama no John Mahama so eduru baby because of say no onya willing prepared to lead Ghana ntino oye niyema bi ema Ghana for ntirimpo ema the perception na ewo ho no for 1992 no esan be share Ghana for mu ehunu si ampa NDC for nsesan. You get me right? And they got angry. That is the reason why, and I said that was the reason why Nanado got himself to be a president. Nanado, when Intia Busafo, NDC for Banyansa for Bube and Kamasem, John the Money Mahama was sent Babu. He said this time around, we're Ghana for if you were new. I said, Aquada on any mamma, sorry, na comedino, and it did soon any sabi. Yaudi ene den ekasa no enti Ghana fo ehwe woni so beba oso be ya de papa bi etimi akoso ma memfa wonsi ewa. But if you were able to make it to this point yakopon hire opi na this year unhu so ewo adwuma semu okonto mu oniema mu bibia mu yakopon mo mediana mega makraw bye bye.